This tutorial is sponsored by Patreon. Thank you all for your support. Hello everyone and welcome back to our 6th episode. And in this episode we're gonna be setting up our Interact UI so our crosshair dynamically changes when we, for example, go across the actor that is interactable. So as for now, we have the simple dot and we also added two more crosshairs, which I'm gonna show you in a second. So we have this update crosshair and we have 3 types, every type being different, like that. So how do we set up the Interact UI? Well, we're gonna do that in a second, but to make the atmosphere a little bit better, I want to put the light color of my directional light a little bit darker, and also I want to get my post-process volume, exposure, put it to 1 and bound it to be in the whole world. So this will create a much better how do you say it, environment feeling. Okay, so right now what we have is we have an actor that we can interact with, but we want to change the crosshair as well. Okay, so first thing we're gonna go to my Apple underscore player character where we have our interaction system, and then out of the event tick, I know what you mean now. You think this is very bad to use event ticks, but the code that we're gonna run on it is very simple and light, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so first thing that I wanna do is I wanna go to create interact line, and I quickly want to just copy this because it's going to be same. So just copy line trace by channel and camera location. And now we can just paste it here, like that. So by doing that, now we can promote this interact length here to an actual interact length, and we can set it to be publicly visible, instance editable. And now this interact length that we promoted, we can just pull here. Oh, sorry. Just like that. So now it's going to match every time we edit the value here, which is great. Okay, so out hit we will do just like we did in the interaction system. So we're gonna break hit result, and here we're gonna hold B, left click to get a branch, or you can just type in branch, of course, and connect it like that. So hit actor is going to be connected to does implement interface. So we're gonna check if the actor has BPI interact. So basically that's the interface that we did. So you can see you can create more interfaces if you like, and change dynamically crosshair as you like. So this interface does implement interface code is going to node is going to be connected to another branch, and it will be checked only if this is true. So if we hit something, and then we are checking if that thing that we hit has this interface, right? This episode is sponsored by my beginner horror pack that you can find on my Gumroad, and if you want to support this channel and my work and my studio, you can go there and get this awesome product for only 10 euros. So thank you guys for watching and enjoy the rest of the series. So for example, what if it does? Well, if it does, we're just gonna get our master UI. And how do we get master UI? If you remember correctly, we did create all our widget inside of the player controller, which is great. So we have this master UI reference here. So now we have this player controller cast, and we can get a reference. So from there, we will get master UI and just update crosshair. And the crosshair is going to be get interact eye crosshair, which is going to be connected right there. Let's make this a little bit cleaner to see what's actually happening there. And this is just going to update our crosshair, which is much more cleaner way of doing that than I did in the last tutorial, but in this series we really want to focus on the clean code. Okay, so if it does implement the interact interface, then we're gonna show the interact eye, right? And if I go and check it out, I think I can make sure to draw debug type needs to be set to none, so we don't have those lines. But you see now, when we hover, we can get eye, but when we unhover, we cannot remove it. And that's a simple fix here. So from the false, we're gonna update crosshair again, but we need to get this again. So we are basically updating crosshair again, and the crosshair type is going to be interact. Let me see, how is it called? Just to remember, default crosshair. And just like that, we have it. Okay, but here also, what if this is false as well? Well, we want to do the same thing. So we can just collapse this to a function and call it default set default. Let's do underscores. Let's just set default crosshair, and then we can connect this here as well. And this will work. So this is our function. And if I go to my cube, as you can see, once it disappears, my crosshair also disappears. So that is perfectly working, just like I wanted. So in this episode is done. There is nothing else to add. We did set up interact crosshair. So in the next episode, we're gonna finally start focusing on some survival mechanics. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next episode. Bye.